Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday and happy Veterans Day to you. Welcome to First Alert 6 Streaming. My name is Elena Riley, and I bring you all of our top headlines every weekday morning. So we have a lot to get to. Let's head right in. We'll be talking more about Veterans Day a little bit later. Some events and things happening as well there. Right. Well, to start off, late last night, the Senate passed legislation in an effort to end the government shutdown. The bill will now head to the House, who could vote on it as early as tomorrow, and it will then end at President Donald Trump's desk. According to the Associated Press, a small group of Democrats ratified the deal with Republicans, despite searing criticism from within their party. Well, AP writes that President Donald Trump has signaled support for the bill, saying yesterday that we're going to be opening up our country very, very quickly. Here we see Mike Flood as well in this video. Alrighty. Well, the agreement will ensure SNAP benefits are funded through next September, and it will keep much of the government running through January 30th, if it's passed. Well, a statement from Nebraska Senator Pete Ricketts, he says this bipartisan package delivers for Nebraska. It extends critical Farm Bill authorities and supports agricultural research at the University of Nebraska. It helps fight against the New World screwworm. It also delivers funding to support critical missions at Offutt Air Force Base. And the House should pass this package quickly so Americans can get relief. Now to more headlines. Authorities have found the driver accused of a hit-and-run crash that killed a girl that was a University of Kansas student and an Omaha native. 36-year-old William Ray Klinger was arrested by the Douglas County Sheriff's Office on Sunday and charged with reckless involuntary homicide. The arrest comes 3 days after 20-year-old Elsa McGrain was hit and killed. And authorities believe she was hit near 7th and North Streets, that's in Lawrence, Kansas. That was around 6 p.m. last Thursday. And according to her family, McGrain was a pre-med student at the University of Kansas, and she was set to graduate in 2026, so wow, there next year. We spoke with them yesterday. And Klinger was given no bond for the reckless involuntary manslaughter charge, but he has an additional charge of failure to appear with a $450 bond. And the family has established a GoFundMe to support the ministries and programs that were important to McGrain. This is to ensure her mission of helping others continues. Wow. Next up, an Omaha hotel involved in an FBI trafficking investigation back in August is being prepped for sale. The American Hotel near 13th and I-80 has been vacant since the raid, and it's become an eyesore to the community. It is used to welcome travelers off the interstate, but it's now a hollowed-out, vacant building, and it's waiting for its next chapter. Well, business owners in the area tell First Alert 6 the building is now a hot spot for vandalism. Wow, we see that in some of these photos. And then neighbors living behind it are expressing some safety concerns as well. Well, 5 suspects, including the owners, were taken into custody for allegedly trafficking, and this left the hotel empty. First Alert 6 spoke with the property's broker about a timeline for how soon it will be up for sale, and they told us crews are boarding up windows and securing doors this week. After a final evaluation, the site will be posted for offers in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And for now, neighbors will have to wait and see what comes in next to welcome visitors here to Omaha. So hoping for something good there, some good news coming out of that. All right, well, the man arrested after an Omaha police officer was shot in the head at a gas station last month has had a preliminary hearing. A judge ordered yesterday that the case of Shedrick Mills, he's 36, it will go to trial, go to district court for trial there. Mills will. And he's facing charges of attempted second-degree murder and use of a weapon to commit a felony. He is being held on a $3 million bond. Well, the shooting happened early in the morning of October 6th at the Quick Trip near 120th Street and West Dodge Road. Wow, you might remember that. I know I for sure do. Well, the suspect ran off but was found just before 7 a.m. at the McDonald's near 114th and Dodge, so not too far away there. And witnesses told police that Mills was causing trouble at the convenience store, and as he was being arrested, he allegedly shot Officer Stephen Mersek. And Mersek is now expected to make a full recovery, so that is the good news there. Right, my next headline is that yesterday the appointment of District Judge Derek Vaughn as an Associate Justice of the Nebraska Supreme Court was announced. And Vaughn will represent the 4th Judicial District, which serves Douglas County there. And he is set to make history as he becomes the first African American to join the Nebraska Supreme Court. Well, Vaughn succeeds Justice Lindsay Miller Lerman, who retired on October 31st after 33 years of service. And she was the first woman to ever serve on the state Supreme Court. Well, Vaughn is from Omaha, and he previously worked to develop the problem-solving court program here in Douglas County, as well as the mental health diversion program. So a lot of good work from him. Well, Governor Jim Pillen has had 3 nominations to the High Court in less than 3 years. He appointed Chief Justice Jeffrey Funk about a year ago and Jason Bergevin this past February. Well, last up this morning, there's a list of events and happenings this Veterans Day going on here in the Omaha Metro. So a lot of ways if you're a veteran yourself or have someone in your family or want to honor those that served. Well, Platteview Community Schools' annual Veterans Day program is happening at 10 a.m. this morning. The Durham Museum will have free admission to military families from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. And the Henry Dorley Zoo will also have free admission to military families. That's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. as well. Hy-Vee will have its annual Veterans Day breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m. So it's going on right now. Good on Hy-Vee. That's happening today. And Veterans Day celebration at Memorial Park. That's happening at 11 a.m. So you see that right here. This is some video from the last Memorial Park celebration there for Veterans Day. So it should be nice weather for that if you're hoping to make it out for that. And last up, there is a salute to the red, white, and blue ceremony that's happening at the Garland Thompson Men's Center. That's at 7:30 p.m. this evening. Well, also happening today, more than 100 backpacks filled with essentials will reach homeless veterans as part of a growing effort that's there at Bellevue University. So awesome, awesome job from them. They were packing those up yesterday. We'll head here to our website at First Alert 6, where I have all of these top headlines for you to check out. This is 6 Things You Need to Know. It's Tuesday, November 11th. So I bring this to you at about 6 a.m. every weekday morning, and then this live stream at about 8 a.m. to talk over these headlines. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for joining me this Tuesday morning, and have a great, great rest of your day.